Hey y'all, thank you so much for being here. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to bring you guys another video in my makeup basics series, and today we're going to talk all about concealers. What is concealers, what concealers are for, everything you need to know. Let's jump right into it. All right, so concealers they're meant to conceal. Concealers are meant to, in team with foundation, are meant to cover blemishes that maybe foundation can't cover. Concealers tend to be a little bit thicker, more creamier. Some are a little bit liquidy. Actually, my new favorite one is a bit more liquidy than I'm normally used to using. But concealers basically conceal blemishes, conceal scars, conceal dark marks, all the things that potentially foundation don't cover. Concealer is for. Concealer is also to get rid of, colors and pigments in different skin tones. Like for me, I have dark circles under my eyes, and concealer will take that away. If you have dark markings or any kind of dark markings around your face, as Black women, and whatever color, I really believe, there's different kinds of concealers. There's, the regular concealers that's close to your skin tone, a few shades lighter, a few shades darker. You can use concealer to highlight underneath your eyes, the bridge of your nose, your chin, forehead. You can use concealer for that purpose. I use orange concealer, and there is orange, blue, not blue. That's a mix and medium, but there's orange. There's a lot of different colors of concealer outside of skin tone color concealers. So there's orange. That's the color that I use the most. There's green. I believe there's like a maybe lavender purplish color. And there's yellow. So basically concealers is to get rid of marks and scars and all that kind of thing. So a couple of examples. This is just a cheap palette that I never used when I first started doing makeup, but this is like a BH Cosmetics Pro palette, and this is just a kind of like a pro palette, if you can see it. And like, this is the orange color right here, and then this is more of a yellow color, and then these are the lighter colors for my lighter skin sissies, and these are the darker ones. Okay, so concealer basically, you can use it to contour, you can use it to highlight, you can use it to mask colors. And this is really where the color wheel come in, because for me, I have dark circles, so I use orange. And orange is, if you look at the color wheel, you can see the colors are opposite of those that will cancel out certain colors. So orange is on a spectrum that is, opposite of dark brown or black. So essentially, orange concealer will take away the dark circles, take away any dark marks or scar marks or anything like that, and it'll completely wipe it out. You put foundation on top of that, and you won't notice at all. So that's what I did under my and I may insert a before picture of my dark circles, and then I just put concealer underneath, and that will totally take away the dark color. And then I put my foundation on top of it, or my highlighting concealer on top of it. And so likewise, there's yellow concealer, there's green concealer. For example, green concealer is typically for the paler spectrum of skin, or anybody that turn red. If you're, just light skin, or if you're light tan or something and you turn red, whether it's acne scars, or whether it's from heat, or whether you're just naturally have red tones that you want to totally get away, then you put green concealer, because green on color wheel is opposite of orange. So opposite of red. So that green concealer will cancel out the red blemishes and red markings on your face. And then of course you can add your foundation on top of that, and add your highlighting concealer on top of that. So And I do have a palette, but I left it in the car with the colors. So that's the colors I use for my my clients that is more pale and have red discoloration that they want to cancel out before they put on their foundation color. This is my concealer. This is my Juvia's Place concealer that I recently bought and been using for like a month or so. And this is a, you know, it's liquid doe foot applicator, and you just put it on. And this is kind of like it has a little orangey undertone to it in my opinion. So sometimes I can get away with using this and not even using my orange concealer. And this is my LA Girl orange concealer, and you can do a little bit of more research on if you are whatever complexion you are, whatever blemishes you have, you can get rid of that. And you know, blue, like if you have blue veins and stuff. One of my friends that I did her makeup before, she was white, and she had like made blue veins and stuff like that. So you can, I believe yellow will cover blue. So I would have to dab like a little yellow concealer underneath her eyes and around her eyes to cancel out that blue color, so I could put, you know, the regular concealer on top so her eyeshadow and things in her makeup wouldn't have that gray tone underneath. And that typically happens with any shade that needs a color to be totally taken away. But yeah, this is my orange concealer that I use I put it all around my mouth because it's a little bit darker around here. If I have a scar or something, right now my skin is popping, baby. You hear me? This is like, so my skin has been really good here lately, so I really haven't even used this too much, but it normally is my go-to because I have really dark circles. But since I've been using this concealer, it's really taken away from me having to double up. And plus this is really, really dark, and yeah, you have to be real light with this. But this is the concealer that I use, and you see me looking down, I'm looking into my mirror. But this is really, orange concealer is my staple. I always have it, can't go without it, because you really need to cancel out those dark circles. And I have dark on my eyelids too, dark discoloration. So sometimes I have to put that on top, depending on the eye look that I'm gonna do. I have to put orange concealer on top of this and then put the primer on it so that my colors can really pop. So that's a little bit about the different colors of concealers, what they're for. So if you have any questions about concealers that I may not have covered, please let me know, and we're gonna continue with our next video. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a great night.